Good morning, grade 10 student. How are you? Today we are going to start new unit nitrogen and fertilizer. The first part and second part carbon dioxide and methane. First NPK fertilizer. N for nitrogen, P for phosphorus and K for potassium. Fertilizer contains nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus. Nitrogen promotes healthy leaves. Potassium promotes growth and healthy fruit and flowers, and phosphorus promotes healthy roots. Some fertilizers are soluble or some are insoluble in water. Those fertilizers are soluble in water are ammonium ions NH4 positive, nitrates ion NO3 negative, phosphate ion PO4 negative 3 are source of soluble phosphorus. Most common potassium compound dissolve in water to produce a potassium ions K positive. This information about the elements present in fertilizer. Now their function. What plants need? Plants need carbon dioxide, light, water. It also needs several different elements. The main ones are nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus. Here plants need nitrogen for making chlorophyll and proteins. Potassium helps them to produce protein and to resist diseases. Phosphorus helps root to grow, you can see here, and crops to reap it. Now common fertilizer. A fertilizer is any substance added to a soil to make it more fertile. It means we are going to increase the production. We will use fertilizers. Here some common fertilizers are given: ammonium nitrates NH4NO3, ammonium sulfate NH4 twice SO4, potassium sulfate K2SO4 and ammonium phosphate NH4 thrice PO4. You need to memorize their names and the formulas of these fertilizers. Next common question about the Haber process. Haber is the name of scientist, and making ammonia in industry we use this process, which occurs in a 5 stages, or you can call 5 steps. In stage 1, hydrogen and nitrogen are obtained from a natural gas CH4 and the air respectively. Mean what are the sources of hydrogen and nitrogen gases? Natural gas and air. In stage 2, these gases are compressed to about 200 atmospheric pressure inside in compressor. You will see next in diagram. Stage 3, the pressurized gases are pumped into a tank containing a layer of catalytic iron beads. You can see where is the tank in this one, iron catalyst beads here, these are. Then go back, we will read first. At a temperature 450 degrees Celsius, some of hydrogen and nitrogen react to form ammonia. So how you will get ammonia? By the combination of nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas. It is a reversible reaction and you will get ammonia in stage 3. In stage 4, unreacted hydrogen and nitrogen and product ammonia pass into a cooling tank and ammonia is liquefied and removed to a pressurized storage vessel. You can see this one here. Stage 5, the unreacted hydrogen and nitrogen gases are recycled back into the system and start over again. And this question mostly it will come in exam. Write the names of unreacted or recycled gases. So what is your answer? Hydrogen and nitrogen. This is the diagram where ammonia production will take place. N2 nitrogen and hydrogen we will push from here. This is our compressor caverns. When we compress these two gases and this, we can push these gases here. Look, see here, hydrogen, nitrogen in iron catalyst beads, passing from iron catalyst beads. You can see this arrow. And in this step number 4, this is the cooling tank. This is the cooling tank. And from here, in this iron catalyst beads, nitrogen combined with hydrogen and they form ammonia. Then this cooling tanks, you will get ammonia out, liquid ammonia. You will get ammonia out. This liquid ammonia, you can take it out. This is actually our main product, but hydrogen and nitrogen are recycled and then they go back in compressor cavern, and then again this process will be continue. That's why we call hydrogen and nitrogen gases are recycled. For the production of ammonia, we need some condition, and this is very important things that we are going to memorize, that condition required for manufacture of ammonia. First is temperature at 450 degrees Celsius, and then second one is pressure 280 m in atmospheric pressure. Information is given here, but you need to take a common concept from these two. So I am going to explain from the graph. Yield of ammonia. Yield means production of ammonia on y-axis, on x-axis the pressure of gases. These lines, you can see in front of these lines temperature is written there. 550 degrees Celsius, 500 degrees Celsius, 450 degrees Celsius, 400 and 350 degrees Celsius. So it means these lines represent that if temperature is less, then production will be more, here 60%. If you increase the temperature, look at here 500 and 550 degrees Celsius, then your production will be less. But if you want to compare with pressure, so by increasing temperature, the production of ammonia will decrease, but by increasing pressure from 100 to 400 atmospheric pressure, when you increase the pressure, the production will be more. Suppose at 500 your production is 60%. So the condition required for Haber process is low temperature and high pressure. This is your concept. You need the what type of condition required? Low temperature and high pressure. This is all about first fertilizer. Next lesson we will start about carbon dioxide and methane gas. Thank you. Hope you will understand.